Hello everyone. So many of you have asked throughout this entire process if I'll be keeping all the babies. I honestly think without a doubt it's been the most asked question that I've received. In about 2 months, they'll be 6 months old and I will have to make a final decision on whether the babies will stay with me or be rehomed. As I'm sure most of you are aware, keeping 6 macaws ain't an easy feat, since my primary concern will always be the health and well-being of my babies, even if that means doing the unthinkable and finding them homes that would in the long run be better for them. However, this would ultimately be my last option, since honestly I can't even imagine that situation after everything and how much I love the babies. Many of you suggested donations or starting a GoFundMe to help me, and after looking at all options that could work for me being situated in South Africa, I decided that Ko-fi would be the best method of doing this. So what is the dream? I'm exceptionally lucky enough to have a fairly viable option to enclose a large courtyard, converting the entire area into an aviary for the babies and their parents. Don't worry, inbreeding won't be a concern for many years, as macaws take so long to sexually mature. This aviary would need some serious roofing, as estimates place it around a ton of mesh to enclose this area. Once the aviary is enclosed, the next important issue is making sure all the plants are bird safe. This clearly has never been a consideration when I originally planted the plants, and some of the plants are highly toxic, like the kudu and impala lilies, among others. So redoing the landscape will be a pretty large exertion, since the goal here is to get as close as possible to the Bebe's natural flora. So I'm now in the soon-to-be Bebe's aviary. Why is it important to close this area with a roof? Despite the fact that I would never clip a parrot's wings and wholeheartedly believe that it's important for birds to fly, their safety is still a huge priority. With that being said, as most of you know, I live in South Africa and we have loads of predatory raptors in the area that I live in. Macaws, being such cumbersome flyers compared to most predatory birds, an enclosed home is really crucial. Additionally, wild birds might carry diseases that the baby's immune systems would not be able to deal with. Making sure the mesh is small enough to not allow some of the smaller wild birds into the aviary is something I also had to consider. Yes, my baby. Macaws are not native to my country, and as such would not survive out in the wild in South Africa, since the wild flora is not instinctively known to them, with many of the plant species here being toxic to them. I've also been inundated with requests for people to come visit the babies, and this would be the final and last step of the dream. Attached to this courtyard is a large room/flat that directly overlooks the entire what would be aviary and opens up right into it. I would love to open it up as a single room on Airbnb and extend a deck out for guests to sit and enjoy the babies. This is a massive undertaking and wouldn't be able to happen without the support of everyone here. I look forward to making this happen, and I'm so excited to share this journey and dream with you all. I love you, my babies! See you soon.